What you're about to see are passionate, dedicated, and trained people practicing and preparing to enter an extreme sporting event that may change their lives. Do not try this on your own without necessary experience and supervision.
Breathe in, breathe out. This moment's what it's all about. Born to be great, your golden ways. Don't hesitate. Xcellerate.
Set for the race, aim to give it all I got. Mind is set, gonna reach the highest spot. Working hard in order to fulfill my goal. Nothing can stop me from getting what I'm going for. That's being great. I was working tirelessly, so I won't hesitate. Gotta get to first place. Hands on the golden plate. I'll concentrate. Won't hit the brake. Just move forward. Xcellerate. Last week, we saw 14-year-old high jump athlete Reese Monsumi take second place in the Western Province Athletics Open meeting. Today, we'll be gliding over to the ice station, where we meet 13-year-old figure skater Sinali Sango, who will be competing in the 2017 Cape Inter-Provincial figure skating competition. Sinali has already participated in various competitions, where he's gotten great exposure and experience. But winning this event will get him closer to attaining his dream of becoming an Olympian figure skater. Figure skating involves skating routines which includes elements of gymnastics and choreographed dance sequences, as well as complex spins and jumps. Let's meet this enthusiastic accelerator.
I'm Sinali. I'm 13 years old. I live in Edgemead with my mom and 2 cats. And I'm a figure skater. When I went to Ukraine in 2009 to visit my grandparents, I saw people skating on a frozen lake, and ever since then, I wanted to start skating. When we came back home, I went on for the first time, and I enjoyed it so much, and I still continue to this day.
Sinali's talent might have been pre-programmed since I'm Ukrainian, and when I grew up, I watched a lot of figure skating, all sorts, at different levels. And I think the passion is fueled by his achievements. So as he started achieving, he started liking it more, and that drives the mind, motivation. And when there's a motivation, motivated mind leads to passion.
My inspiration is an Olympic silver medalist who represents Switzerland, and his name is Stefan Lambiel. He was one of the best skaters in the world. He inspires me to skate better and spin better and do everything better than I can, because he can be really amazing at what he does, but he can still stay humble at the same time. And I look up to be like him one day. In a couple of months' time, I hope to qualify for the Junior World Championships in Sofia, Bulgaria. 2 years after that, I would like to make it to the Youth Olympics in Lausanne, Switzerland, which is also the home of Stefan Lambiel, which is my role model. And after that, I would like to make it to the Winter Olympics in Beijing, China, in 2022. This sport requires a lot of devotion, dedication, and time from my mom. She drives me to all my practices, attends all my competitions, and will drive me to the gym and all the off-ice places that I need to go. But she also provides me with the emotional support that I'll need when things are not going right.
I create opportunities for Sinali, and I support him financially. There also comes time when he needs a mentoring support, so I provide all that I could. And I'm trying to be a good parent as well, outside of the sport, going through the schooling challenges and everything else. I would like to think that I am a macro manager and not a micromanager. I strategize, I plan on a big scale, but when it comes to practices and delivery, Sinali is on his own. He needs to come up with his own plan, and he needs to obviously work towards a goal that he sets.
On the ice alone, every week I get to skate about 14 hours. That would include skating in the morning from 5 o'clock to 6:30, 4 times a week, and then sometimes skating around lunchtime and also skating in the evening. When I'm not on the ice and I have to do off-ice training, I get to spend about 4 to 6 hours every week on that. I manage to balance my skating and schoolwork well. I get to commit the best that I can to skating while I still get good grades at school. The way I manage to balance my schoolwork and skating is that I'll finish my work as fast as possible I can at school. And if I have to, I'll stay up late at night to study for exams or make sure that everything is just up to date. My main coach, who mostly works on programs and the extra fun things, would be Lisa, and we have a very strong and productive relationship. I have a skating skills coach and a spins coach, who is Vage, and we have a strong relationship as well.
I have been teaching Sinali for many years, and he has progressed really, really well. Sinali is really good at the sport because I think he has a great passion for enthusiasm for the sport. He works very, very hard. He spends many hours here, and within his practices, he works extremely hard. So I think all that has resulted in some really good results for Sinali, and that is the reason why he's doing as well as he is doing.
Currently, I'm preparing for the Cape Inter-Provincial competition, which is where other provinces such as Gauteng and KZN come to Cape Town to compete against each other. The Cape Inter-Provincial competition is important to me because this is an international competition selection, and if I skate well and I perform well, then I'll be able to get selection for overseas, which would help me qualify for the Junior World competition.
If Sinali doesn't do as well as expected, we, of course, as a team of coaches that work with Sinali, we will sit down and see maybe where we can improve. Basically go back to the drawing board and maybe relook at his schedule, see what we can do to improve wherever it was that he faltered.
After the break, we follow Sinali's journey as he prepares for his upcoming figure skating competition. Okwamanje, ungazibhekela imininingwane yethu ku-Facebook, futhi ungasithanda noma usixoxele ngemidlalo oyenzayo. We could be following your journey next. Welcome back. This is Xcellerate. Namhlanje silandela ingane eneminyaka eyi-13 ekuyi-figure skate ngegama uSinali Sango. Uzobe angenele kumncintiswane, the Cape Inter-Provincial Figure Skating Competition. Ingabe umsebenzi wakhe wokuzilungisela for lo mncintiswane uzokhona ukuthi amsebenzele, ashelele, akhona ukujikela futhi agqume. Let's check it out.
When I compete, I can either feel anxious, excited, or nervous. When I feel nervous, I have a feeling that there might be a chance that I can perform badly, but that will obviously be due to the fact that I haven't trained properly. And if I'm feeling confident or excited, I know that I have trained properly and I feel that there's a very strong chance that I'll compete well. The risks associated with the sport would be that people obviously get injured if they overwork a certain thing and they don't know how to train properly, because if you don't know how to train properly and you take a fall, you can take a fall quite badly, and then that can lead to a broken bone, or that can take you off of skating completely. There are many complex rules in the sport, but the simplest ones are that you have required elements in the program that you need to fulfill to go to next level competitions. The gear and equipment that we need for the sport would be, in order for warm-ups, you need preferably a skipping rope and TerraBand. A TerraBand would help you activate your muscles, and a skipping rope is a great way of warming up. And for the ice, you need to have a pair of skates, and for every competition and every program that you have, you need an outfit. Every time you change a program, you'd have to change your outfit. The biggest lesson the sport has taught me is that it's only 10% talent and 90% hard work, and perseverance is the biggest thing that comes to play when it comes to success. Today I'll be competing in the Cape Inter-Provincial competition. I skate against no one in my age group at the moment. I skate 2 programs. I skate a short and a long program. This is my short program. I have choreography that fits to the music of my program. I hug my coach and I get into the ice.
Representing Western Province, Sinali Sango.
I greet the audience. I stand in my starting position. I wait for my music to start. I do crossovers to get across the ice. Then I prepare for my first jump, which is a double axel. I go into the jump, I rotate it, and I land it. I move across the ice diagonally. I plan for my second jump. I launch into the jump, rotate, I don't land it. I manage to catch myself and carry on. After my jump, I do a combination spin. The spin consists of a camel sit and upright position. After the spin, I do a choreography sequence. I then do a 3-turn. I launch my third jump. I rotate it. I land it. I go into my second spin. It's a combination sit spin. I have to hold all 3 positions. I then change direction and I do my choreographed sequence. I do my last spin, hoping to make up for the jump I fell on. I end my program on time and in my pose. I feel relieved and a bit tired. I greet the audience and skate off the ice.
The score is Sinali 32.07.
My coach speaks to me afterwards. She can see I'm unhappy about the fall.
Yeah, well done, my boy. Good spins, good steps. You were focused, you were concentrating. That's what I want to see. Not just throwing yourself
I was
around.
thinking one thing at a time.
You were a good boy. That's what I want to try and get into you, huh? Very, very nice. Well done.
I take my photo. I pose however I prefer. I warm up some of my spins and my jumps. This is my long program. My coach is preparing me mentally and physically for this competition.
From your backspin there, just center yourself, please. Find your place. Good.
She can see that I am nervous and gets me through the warm-up to calm me down.
Warm up the double sail for the triple. That's fine. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Up. Okay, hold it, come on. Watch out. Good. That's good.
My practice runs smoothly. I go back to my coach after I've landed my practice jump. She gives me advice just before I skate. She tells me everything I need to remember. She lets me know that the competition shouldn't own me. I should own it.
Just let your heart rate get down a bit. Calm down. Yeah. Don't rush this jump, okay? If it doesn't land properly, just leave it. It's okay. Don't stress. Good luck, my boy. Okay, all right.
My coaches give me a hug to wish me luck.
Sinali, I want to see those shoulders in your sprints. Keep your positions before you change into any features, okay? Don't rush. Come on, let's go.
I skate to greet the audience. My nerves get to me and I stumble.
Sinali had a rough start. Lamenza ukuthi ashelele awe phaqe eqhweni. Ingabe uzokhona ukuthi ayiphakamise, azokhona ukuthi aqhubeke aqedelele umncintiswano. In the meantime, check out our Facebook page, comment, like, tell us about the type of sport that you do. Get involved. We could be following your journey next. Welcome back to Xcellerate. Namhlanje bakithi sambele esiteshini seqhwa silandela ingane eneminyaka eyi-13 ekuyifika skate ngegama uSinali Sango. Ungenele umncintiswano okuyi-Cape Inter-Provincial figure skating competition. Ngaphambi kokuthi siyitolo sizibonela uSinali ube novalo akakhonanga ukuthi aqhubeke kumncintiswano. Ingabe unalo ikhono lokuzibuyisela kumncintiswano? Let's check it out.
I skate to greet the audience. My nerves get to me and I stumble. When I stumbled before the program, I knew that my head wasn't in the right place. So I had to just get up, focus on the program. I laughed it off and I carried on. In my starting position, I wait for the music to begin. I do backward crossovers. I go into my first jump. I land the first part of the combination. The second part of the combination, I stumble, but I catch myself so I don't fall. I change direction. I do backward crossovers to move across the ice. I change direction again. I go to a forward launch as part of my choreography. Then I skate backwards again. Then I change the direction again. I prepare for my salco. I do my entry, I jump it. I skid, but I manage to land my jump. Thereafter, I go into a flying combination spin. I spin and I complete my spin with ease. I go into different positions and hold them until my revolutions are completed. Then I step out of my spin and continue skating to prepare for my next jump. I launch the jump and land it with ease. I go into my next jump. Then I jump my double lutz. And I almost fall, but I lift myself back up. I go into my step sequence, which consists of twizzles, dance poses, inner bower, loop, spiral positions, toe runs, backward crossovers. From my step sequence, I go into a double axel jump. I jump it, and I land it with ease. I continue skating forward and I do my double loop. I launch the jump, I go into the jump, I land it well. I then skate into my spin. I hit my spin position. This is a combination spin which consists of many positions. I nail my camel position and I go into a different position to give the spin variety. I then step out of my spin. I go into the transitions that consist of a twizzle, 3 turns, crossovers. Then I go into my double flip. I jump the double flip with my arms up. It is not something that all skaters do. I am advanced enough to do it, so I land my double flip. I do many different transitions to get across the ice. I then prepare for my jump, and I go into the starting position. Then I jump it, and I land it. I go into the second jump, and it lands well. There's a slight stumble for my second jump. I gather myself, and I get up again. I am disappointed at this point, but I refuse to quit, and I continue skating. I 3-turn into my sit spin, and then I go into my sit position, and I hold it for the amount of revolutions as I should. I go into my last position and I do my final pose. I get up from my position and I skate to the middle of the rink. I bow to the audience. I get off the ice. I feel okay about the skate. I had some disappointing jumps, but I am happy I didn't quit. My coach sees I am disappointed and she hugs me.
Whew, that was hard, my boy. Huh? That was a hard one for you. You're okay, but you did it, yeah?
I'm filled with mixed emotions. I know I can do better. At the end of the competition, all the skaters gather onto the middle of the ice and we do a prize giving. I'm not sure if I'll win any special awards, but I'm waiting for the announcer to get to my category. The announcer gets to my category and calls my name. I skate up to the podium and I am given a gold medal.
Well done on bouncing back from the challenges you faced during the figure skating competition. You deserve that first place medal. And now you're one step closer to making your dreams a reality. Next week, we follow 11-year-old archer, Ambreen Yassin, who'll be participating in the Protea Sports Inter-Club Archery competition. Don't miss out! In the meantime, check out our Facebook page for more news and views.